So what's gonna happen if the Fed raises the rate once again next week? We're gonna see a huge volatility for the market, and the best indicator for that is the SPY, of course. So if we go to the SPY and see what's going on with it, last time we discussed the SPY, we said if we have a test around this area and we got rejected, is mean a signal for weakness, and that's what happened last week. First rejection, then another red candle formed last Friday. We're going to discuss where the price will go and where we're going to have signal for weakness for the market, and the strength, of course, for the market as well. But first, let's discuss those stocks on our list that have potential to reverse. First off, we have clean energy. Clean energy did really well in the beginning of 2020, and we have a huge reversal, almost 1,000% until the $18. Now is around the $5.50, and we have a huge selling for all the energy stock. But let's discuss the bottom and where the reversal area. So for clean energy, the bottom should be above the $3.48. Here we're gonna have a huge reversal if we visit this area, because the whale will buy. And the other breakout zone, or the indication for bullish run, is the $9.40. Any price below is still accumulating, and is still we don't have a confirmation for entering a bullish trend. Go toward the $15. Guard this level around the $9.40, and of course the $3.48 for a bottom. Next up, we got prty. Everybody knows the stock has been squeezing before 2020. We went almost 2,000% around the $8. Right now is sub $1. Where's the bottom? For this one, we're gonna have a huge reversal around the 30 cents. So now is around the 50 cents. So we just missing 20 cent dip for prty before we have a huge reversal, and we're gonna have a good swing trade for this one. Just watch out, we don't want to have any price close below the 30 cents. If we held above the 30 cents, we're gonna have a reversal, and of course the squeeze area next time is the $1.08. Next up, we got dwac, or Trump stock, because this stock went almost over the 200 for the IPO price, and then the price went down and shorted when we closed below the 100. Right now is around the $21. So where's the support and the squeeze area? Of course, the support is above the $19. We need to hold this level of support for dwac to have this reversal and breaking the 33.23, because where we're gonna meet our AMA. If we broke it, is mean we're gonna have a bullish trend for dwac to go toward the $45 and maybe even the 100. The other stock on our list has been shorted heavily when we got the reverse split around the 28th of October, which is ENSC. Last Friday, we went 21% up. If we go in the chart, we see a bit of reversal happening, and we might see a squeeze the next week if we clear the $1.34. You see it here, we're doing higher lows. Now this will be the ignition for this stock to go toward the first profit taken around the $1.56, and the second one, the $1.86. EDU and COMS, those two stocks, we have a potential for another squeeze. This Chinese stock, EDU, it went around the $35 and got shorted. As we said, this is the breakout zone to go toward the 49, and we need to hold the 29 to confirm this breakout. And of course, COMS is one of the stocks that's been heavily talked about in Reddit. Why? Because the price went almost in few days, almost 300% in last October. Then we have an accumulation phase around the 5 cent. Then the price went around the 16 cent and did double top. So for this stock, have a potential to squeeze again next week if we held the 7 cent and of course break the 16 cent to go toward the 22 cent, 31 cent and 46 cent. This is pretty volatile stock. The volume is almost the 100 million, so be careful. This stock could go actually 70%, 100% in one day. So just make sure to take profit on the way. Don't be greedy, okay? Let's go back to the SPY, because this is the most important thing for the next week, because everybody waiting for the Fed and what's gonna happen in the next Monday, because everything will show us Where the direction of the market for the next week? Are we gonna have a huge short open for whole market, or are we gonna have a reversal? This is the turning point for my opinion, just by watching the SPY, because the SPY is still holding the 389. If we held next week above the 389, regarding what's gonna happen with the Fed, the 389, if we still holding it, is mean we're gonna break this ascending line eventually and going toward above the 400 or the 430, which is the confirmation for interim bullish trend. Otherwise, if the next week for the SPY we dipped below the 389, just watch out, because we're gonna have the coming few weeks or even the end of this year will be a bit bearish for the market, and we're gonna go for the first dip around the 362. So watch out for this. And here we see a bit of buying pressure going until the 376 or even the 389. If we get rejected around this level, is mean we're gonna continue toward this box, as we discussed it before in our live streaming, which is the 339 and the 321. Here we're gonna have a genuine buying pressure for the SPY, and we're gonna have a reversal again to test the 362. Hit the notification and like button so you never miss any of my future update, because we're gonna do update daily for the market, for the SPY, for crypto. Let's get ready to hunt for the next week and see you in the next update.